In this video, I'll discuss a way to put crypto to work earning you a passive income, and we're starting right now. Hey guys, Elliot here. So as an investor, you should always be looking for ways to squeeze more income out of the assets that you own. Whether it's stocks or real estate, there are many ways to make your money earn you more money. Now, what about cryptocurrency? A lot of people own significant amounts of it, and the usual way to make money off of crypto is to buy low and sell high. But what if you wanted to hold on to your crypto and have it earn interest for you? It is, after all, money, right? There is a way to do it, and it's called staking. If you haven't heard of this yet, stick around, and in the next 10 minutes or so, you're going to learn all about it. So let's get into it, and as always, if you enjoy this video and find it useful, please do consider subscribing to this channel. Helps me out a lot, and don't forget to smash that like button. So staking is something that is pretty common in the world of digital currencies, and a lot of crypto investors have attempted this. Staking cryptocurrency is the process of committing your crypto assets to confirmed transactions. It's available with cryptocurrencies that use the newer and more energy efficient proof of stake algorithm to process transactions, as opposed to the older and the much more energy intensive proof of work approach. That means to understand staking on any meaningful level, you absolutely need to know what proof of work and proof of stake is. So let's first do a quick overview. Proof of work, or POW, is what you can refer to as the classic approach to how cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin process transactions and mine more currency. It's an energy-intensive process where numerous powerful computers solve arbitrary mathematical problems, and with this method confirm transactions and add to the blockchain ledger. The process is too involved to go over in detail in this particular video, but if you want to learn more about it, there's a link in the description below to another video of mine that will bring you up to speed. What is important for us right now is to realize that fundamentally, staking cannot be done with any crypto that uses the POW approach. Therefore, tokens such as Bitcoin, Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, Monero, Zcash, and even the infamous Dogecoin are not eligible. So with that out of the way, let's turn our attention to the coins that can be staked. And those are the ones that use the newer approach called proof of stake, or POS. So what exactly is it and how does it work? Just like POW, POS is a method to validate transactions so the cryptocurrency can be used. This approach first appeared in 2012, and from the get-go it was designed to not use a massive amount of computational power and therefore lots of energy to validate transactions. Instead, POS works by selecting validators in proportion to their quantity of holdings in the associated cryptocurrency. Therefore, an individual's mining and validating ability is not limited by their computing power, but rather by the percentage of ownership stake. Now, anyone can become a validator as long as they and their computer can become a node and fulfill the minimum requirements with hardware, software, uptime, reliability, and of course, investment of the crypto in question. The more of that specific token they have, the more chances that they will be selected as a validator. And when they are assigned the task of verifying transactions and mining more of that particular cryptocurrency. In order to do that, proof of stake, of course, has a number of protocols in place to ensure reliability and accuracy, and it also has a number of incentives that promote a secure network and discourage attacks and illegal behavior. Successful validators get rewarded with crypto tokens for their effort, thus validating is a lucrative business. It isn't, however, easy to get into, as for example, Ethereum 2.0, which is slowly moving away from the proof of work toward the proof of stake approach, requires a validator to own or stake 32 Ethereum tokens, which at the current market value is about $140,000. Obviously, the vast majority of individual Ethereum holders don't have $140,000 laying around, or even if they do, they have no desire to acquire the high level of technical knowledge needed to become a validator. So instead, they join staking pools, which serve as validators. And all the individuals individuals have to do then is just to contribute a little bit of Ethereum, sometimes as little as just a few dollars worth, and allow it to get staked as part of a much larger pot of money. And for this, they will receive compensation in the form of interest payments. And this, in essence, is how you stake cryptocurrency and earn money doing so. You join a staking pool and you get paid for allowing them to use your crypto tokens to perform validating transactions on the blockchain network. Now, while that was a short overview of staking, there are a number of really important details about the process that I still need to mention. First of all, it might be helpful to know which crypto tokens use the proof of stake approach. I already mentioned Ethereum 2.0, but other major coins include Cardano, Tezos, Neo, Cosmos, Polkadot, and Algorand, among many others. And they're often referred to as green crypto for their more environmentally friendly approach. Something else you need to know about staking is that you will be locking up your crypto assets for a set amount of time, as the validator does need to know that the assets will be there and will not be removed. It's similar to a bank that doesn't allow you to remove your certificate of deposit funds for a set amount of time, at least not without incurring a major penalty. The length of this period does vary quite a bit. It really depends on the cryptocurrency, and there are some cryptos that actually do not have this requirement. So it's something you really want to look into before you commit your crypto to staking. The biggest risk to staking, however, is the possibility of a price drop in the underlying crypto. If that happens, whatever you have made in interest payments will likely not outweigh the loss you incurred if the crypto's value drops significantly. So how would you minimize this risk? Well, the answer is very traditional and is borrowed from the world of dividend-paying stocks. You simply avoid too good to be true interest rates, because those would most likely be offered by crypto assets that are very volatile. Just like you wouldn't invest in a stock that pays you a 30% dividend, as that practically guarantees that the company will cut the payment, skip the payment, or flat out go out of business. You also don't want to be lured in by the promise of a 30% or more return on your staking. Coins that pay you that much have no stability to offer you, so they have to jack up the reward. However, if the value of the cryptocurrency drops by 60% overnight, that 30% return you were getting on your interest payments won't mean a whole lot. If you really want to create a steady source of passive income using staking, go for the more established coins such as the ones I mentioned earlier. And while they'll earn you lower returns, probably closer to 5 to 12%, it's also more likely that you won't wake up in the morning to hear that your stake has been cut in half overnight. Even with more established coins, staking is still considered risky and shouldn't be a huge part of your overall portfolio, unless of course this is what you specialize in, as even major crypto assets have historically shown quite significant volatility. So how do you actually start staking crypto? Well, obviously you can try to become a validator, but as I mentioned earlier, that's generally prohibitive for most investors due to the financial and technical requirements. So joining a staking pool, which like a mutual fund takes contributions from thousands of investors, is really the way to go. There are a number of reputable crypto exchanges such as Coinbase, Binance, and Kraken, among many others, and they offer investors an opportunity to stake into a variety of cryptocurrencies, which of course all pay different interest rates. With Coinbase, for example, you can stake Tezos, Cosmos, and Ethereum 2.0, and you're looking at an average of about 5% interest earned in most cases. If you wish to stake Cardano, head over to Binance, and at the time of the filming of this video, they're offering up to 24% APR, but with a 15-day lockup period. Meanwhile, staking in Tezos will earn you 7% APR, and with Polkadot about 10% APR, just to name a few other options. Kraken, along with Binance, offers what may be the greatest amount of choices, and there you can stake Polkadot for 12% and Ethereum from 5 to 7% APR. This all of course changes often, and it does depend on how many people are staking at any given moment. You can also head over to specialized platforms for staking such as eToro and Poloniex and KuCoin. In all cases, check to see how many eligible assets they deal with. For example, eToro only has 2 while Binance has over 100. Then be sure to check the staking fees, which can vary from 0 all the way up to 25%. Finally, check the interest rates offered, which can vary from a low of 5% to, of course, much higher, in which cases you do have to be careful. Alright, that was an introduction to staking, especially geared toward newbies, and hopefully now you have a good idea what it's all about. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, please do consider subscribing to this channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the upcoming financial and investing videos just like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.